Welcome to Aunty K's, your favorite radical queer indigenous auntie, bringing you tarot every day. Hello everyone and welcome to Aunty K's Tarot. We are here outside. It's May. It is one of the most gorgeous, beautiful, warm Mays I've ever had. It was 30 degrees today and you can see the pine and the spruce and the cedar all are green. But the birch and the maple and the oaks, they're just starting to bud. The fastest I've ever seen them bud up here. But it's already our version of hot like summer, which is 30 degrees Celsius. It might not be hot for others. However, I also got mail today. Fortune Queens. I got the Fortune Queens deck. So this deck took forever coming to me because UPS doesn't like to deliver to this address and thinks it doesn't really exist. And luckily, when it ended up in a post office in Bracebridge, the lady's like, oh, I've sent other packages from here out on non-UPS deliveries. And I will find a way to send it to her. And I got a phone call and everything was set up. So thanks to an amazing, postal worker at the post office in Bracebridge, I ended up getting Fortune Queens that I ordered so long ago. So long ago. And so I was really excited about it. I ordered the special edition, which means I have 2 shiny foil cards and a full set of Major Arcana stickers, all the way 0 through to the world. Now, some of you are like, Aunty K, you might be queer and all, but you're decolonial. You're always talking about anti-colonial this and that. Do you watch Drag Race? Okay, originally I didn't watch Drag Race because I could go to drag shows whenever I wanted and watch drag queens, drag kings, the whole gambit in all the small town and big city glories that I wanted to and enjoyed. And then I moved to the country. There's not a lot of places to go see a drag show around here. There's not a lot of places to go see a show around here. There's about 30 minutes away, there is a small town that occasionally has shows, but hasn't during COVID. So I got double whammied and started watching Drag Race, even though, okay, I love drag queens. I follow them on Instagram and YouTube. I don't like RuPaul because he has opted to be a racist colonizer and buy large swaths of stolen indigenous land and lease its use to extraction companies to destroy our mother the earth on stolen indigenous land. Some people are colonizers because that's who they're born, and some people opt to be colonizers because money and power says join the club, and RuPaul did. So it's true. I hate RuPaul. I love YouTube because most celebrities are not about anything I want to be about and participate in. Drag queens, I love them. I love them. And I feel awful for them and their contracts. And anyway, so I got Fortune Queens. Only took me 4 minutes to tell you all about my big entry to that. So I got Fortune Queens, the deluxe edition. It's volume 1. Volume 2 is out. Does this make me want volume 2? Yes, it does. All right, so we have the guidebook. We have this cool magnetic box. I know some of you are all about the box, so there's the box. Woo-hoo! Okay, cool. It looks like an astrology chart, but And same on the backs of the cards, but it's not. It's all symbols that make us think of drag queens, actually, but it looks like an astrology chart. And I think that is exceptionally cool. And I love it. And that's the back of the cards and the box. Okay. I got a full set of stickers, but if I show you all the stickers, then it sort of defeats the purpose of the unboxing. But I got all the stickers. They're paper, not vinyl. I have not decided what I'm doing with them, but I want to do something cool and crafty, I think. Although I'm not always good at cool and crafty because I get impatient. All right. My two specialty foil cards are that you get in this edition are the Fool and the World. And while showing you these two cards, I'll take the time to show you the guidebook by looking at these cards in the guidebook. And that way you get a sense of what you get in the guidebook. It's basic, but it's enough. And what I really want from decks like this is to tell me what I need to know how it relates to RWS. And I feel like this accomplishes all that. And I forgot really important information. Like this is by Juanjo Caristiani at Enjoy.My.Cake on Instagram and Enjoy.My.Cake on Etsy. I got it off Etsy. And they're from Mexico. And that's all the wonderful news you need to know. Okay. Ooh, shiny black fly season. And so, Major Arcana. And at the top of each card, it says Queens on this card. Because they're all drag queens, right? Queens on this card. Katja. Seasons 7 and All Stars 2. Moment or Look. Death Becomes Her. Season 7. Episode 6. Upright. Beginnings. Innocence. Spontaneity. A Free Spirit. Reversed. Holding Back. Recklessness. Risk-taking. So you get your basic little white book information as to your upright and reverse keywords. And then you get to know who this is and what look this was. And assuming you're a Drag Race fan, then you get why this is the Fool. Okay. And then we're going to go over to the World. Queens on this card. Sasha Velour and main judges. So you got like your judges and then you got Sasha Velour and Queens on this card. Oh, sorry. Already did that part. Seasons 9, Moment or Look. Season 10, Final Look. Season 10, Episode 14, Upright, Completion, Integration, Accomplishment, Travel. Reverse, Seeking Personal Closure, Shortcuts, and Delays. All right, and so those are my two special D cards. So I'm going to put my extra Fool card, because I still have a regular Fool card, into the box. And do I have a regular World card too? Yes, so I'm also going to put that in the box. Okay. Now, this is a big deck. It is almost as tall as Next World Tarot. Not quite as wide. I didn't bring other cards out here. For a tall deck, I find width makes it easier to shuffle, so I'm glad about that. It has a rose gold foil edge. Okay. So we already read about Katja, right? There we go. Okay, so the Magician, Aquaria. The High Priestess, Sasha Velour. And here's one of the cards where we have RuPaul as the Empress. And then, I'm really enjoying this one with Bob the Drag Queen. All right, and then we've got Shea Coulee as the Hierophant. I like Bob as the Emperor, and it makes me like the Emperor. Okay, And then for the lovers, we have Crystal and Opal Method. For the Chariot, we have Trixie Mattel. There's Trixie, and oh, yeah. All right, and so the moment or look is DragCon entrance, Handmaids to Kitties, Girls, and Red for Filth. And here we go up on the strength card, which is Evie Oddly. Did we all love Evie Oddly? Evie Oddly makes a great strength card. Okay, so we have Alaska as the Hermit. And on this card for Wheel of Fortune, we have Gia Gunn, Naomi Smalls, Manila Lazan, Latrice Royale, Monique Hart, and Valentina. And I'm going to come in close so we can see a bit of everybody. This was like such a fun idea if I'd done it before the evening when the black flies came, right? Okay, so we have Bianca Del Rio here on Justice. And, you know, this is when she was dressed up as Judge Judy. Am I correct? Snatch Game, yeah, Judge Judy. Okay, so, which also is great, right? Oops. So for the Hanged Man, we have Brooklyn Heights. And for Death, we have Violet Chachki. And I think Violet Chachki makes an excellent Death. And here we go. Temperance, we have Courtney Act. And Crystal Method, Aja, and Pearl on the Devil cards. You want to see everybody in there, right? I like this setup. All right, and we have the Tower. Okay, and this is Aja Milk, Morgan McMichaels, and Aja's All-Stars 3 variety show. I'll do that again so you can like... The death drop there for coming out of the tower is fun. That's just fun. Perfect choice for the star with Shea Coulee. And this was Love the Skin You're In. And then we have Valentina as the Moon. And I'm going to let you see the dogs. I like the dog choices. So there we have as Valentina as the Moon. And we have Jujubee as the Sun. And we've got RuPaul again. Passing Judgment, RuPaul, Tatiana, and Alyssa Edwards. And then we already discussed the World card here. All right. Ace of Wands, we have Chi-Chi DeVade. I loved Chi-Chi, even with all their bodysuits. I love Chi-Chi. And we have Peppermint for the 2. We have Blair St. Clair for the 3 of Wands. We have Pearl and Trixie Mattel. From Conjoined Queens. And here we have the 5 of Wands. Sugarcane. I was a big Sugarcane fan, of course. Anyway, so we have Sugarcane, Akira C. Davenport, Scarlett O'Hara, Plastique Tiara, Raja O'Hara, and Honey Davenport. We'll come in close again so you can see everyone. I hope my camera is actually behaving. Also, I'm going to attempt to do this again without I don't know if I can do it without compressing. Maybe I take back that promise. Crystal Method is here on this card as a 6 of Wands. I have to go faster if I'm not compressing. The 7 of Wands, we have Naomi Smalls. And that was her scarecrow look. And then for the 8 of Wands, we have 8 different lipsticks. So, you know, that's a fun way to do the 8 of Wands. And they're all on their way. Lipsticks for elimination. And we have Fifi, Tatiana, Shangela, Aja, Della, Alyssa, Manila, and Thorgy. And we have Cameron Michaels here. And Mimi, I'm first. And India Ferreira, not a Mimi, I'm first fan. Right? So we have Nina West. And Ginger Minge. Trinity the Tuck is our queen. Sorry. I should have clarified that Nina was a page and Ginger was the knight. Okay. And for the king, we have Priyanka from Canada's Drag Race. Yay, Priyanka. So I thought that was exciting. I really enjoyed Priyanka. You know, yeah. Don't like the level of American patriotism they put in Canada's Drag Race. It was a little less toxic this second season. Okay. But again, yay, Priyanka. Okay. So we have queens on this card is Shangela and Mimi I'm first. And I love this setup since I'm not a Mimi I'm first fan. And I do like Shangela. Who doesn't? All right. 2 of Cups. We have Jujubee and Raven. And for the 3 of Cups, we have the infamous Rolaska, which, you know, that makes a great 3 of Cups. So we have Jinx Monsoon for the 4 of Cups. And I thought that was fun. All right. And we have Ben de la Creme. Are you loving my Black Fly experience as the 5 of Cups? So for the 6 of Cups, we have Courtney Act, Gia Gunn, Laganja Stranja, Milk, Adore Delano, and Trinity K. Bonet from the Drag Queen Sipping meme. For the 7 of Cups, we have Chad Michaels, Alaska, Trixie Mattel, Trinity, The Tuck, Monet Exchange, and Shea Coulee, who are all All-Stars winners. So there's that. So this is neat. And so we have Kimchi here, and we have Kimchi twice. We have Kimchi as the moon, and we have Kimchi as the queen in the 8 of Cups. They doubled it. And that is pretty awesome, I think. Here we go. And we have Manila Lazan as the 9 of Cups. We got another big one here. We've got Trinity the Tuck, Shea Coulee, Peppermint, and Sasha Velour. So there's a couple seasons, like, around when this one was made, where most of the queens are from. And that's cool. I'm down with that. And also, reason to get volume 2, I suppose. Courtney Act is the Page of Cups. Trixie Mattel is the Knight of Cups. I also think it could be really interesting reading with this if you got like 2 of the same people twice in the reading. I think that could end up being really, really awesome way to do things in reading. We have Jada Essence Hall as the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Vivian from Drag Race UK as the King of Cups. So we've got 2 kings who are queens representing Drag Race in other colonial states or empires. The Ace of Swords, we have Max. We have Detox as the Two of Swords. This is fun. So for the Three of Swords, we have Jan. We have Miss Fame for the Four of Swords. Naomi Smalls and Manila Lazan as the Five of Swords. For the Six of Swords, this was a perfect choice. We have William, Fifi O'Hara, and somebody else. So I thought that was a whole lot of fun to do that like that. Okay. For the Seven of Swords, we have Monique Hart. For the Eight of Swords, we have Manila Lazan. For the Nine of Swords, we have Crystal Method. For the 10 of Swords, here we go. Manila Lazan, Monet Exchange, Lady Bunny, Trinity the Tuck, Valentina, and Monique Hart. Then we have the Page of Swords is Fifi O'Hara. Nina Bonina Brown is the Knight of Swords. Raja is the Queen of Swords. And Bebe Zahara Benet is the King of Swords. And that was just the perfect outfit, I think, to put Bebe Zahara Benet in for that. The Ace of Pentacles. We have Katja. For the Two of Pentacles, we have Chanel. For the Three of Pentacles, we have Adore Delano, Bianca Del Rio, and Courtney Act. And for the Four of Pentacles, we have Ms. Cracker. I was never a big Ms. Cracker fan. Okay. Organize these bits so they don't fall out of that box. Okay. So, I moved an extra page. There we go. So queens on this card is Katya and Svetlana. You'd think I'd be able to say that better because that's actually the name of my exchange student in the Crimea. I did an exchange with students in the Crimea, which was part of the Soviet Union when the exchange happened in 1990-91. It fell when they were here in 91. There we go. So Vanessa Vanjie Mateo is the Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles, we have Vivacious and Oranica. For the Seven of Pentacles, we have Crystal Method. And I was so happy to see, I loved this outfit. So this is Asia O'Hara as the Nine of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is Ben de la Creme. The Page of Pentacles is Gigi Good. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, one of them is the Knight. So coming close, I'll do out first and then in close. We have Davina de Campo and Blue Hydrangea. And then wrapping this up, we have Violet Chachki as the Queen of Pentacles and Monet Exchange as the King. I think the only thing I didn't do, I read from the book for you, but this is what it looks like You have 4 cards, 2 cards on each page. It is color coded, which makes it really like quick to flip through, which makes it easier to use the guidebook. And like I said, I also got these stickers, which go through the major arcana. And so that's pretty exciting. I'm going to do some sort of art project with them that will end up being like a large frame piece of some kind. I'm just not sure what that is yet. Yeah. But this is my plan, is to do something with this anyway. Maybe I'll do something else. I don't know. Maybe I'll put them on plates and things and make a plate and dish set and like do whatever I need to do to make them stay there permanently forever. Something cool anyway is my big plan with these. That's my thought. There we go. Okay, so I've decided to add in, just before the ending I recorded, the reading I did after this, to check out the new cards, because of course you all want to see that too, right? What was I thinking? So I shuffled the cards, and I'm going to try and get through this without coughing, because my allergies in spring are starting to be an issue. So my shadow card was the 4 of Pence, and this really worked for me, because when the other cards jumped out, I was like, oh, this is some advice I need about work. Well, at work, it's been hard lately, because my internet has just, it's been crap. It's just been crap this month, and like worse than usual. And I need the internet to do my job, because even though it's an app on my phone, for some reason it has to have internet versus data, which is unfortunate because my data is pretty strong. Anyway, and I wasn't able to upload a video, and it was this panic for a moment. I had a suspension. It was short-lived. 3 of Swords, short-lived hurt. And, you know, I got over it, but the impact of it was still there. And the realization that I would just re-experience this 3 of Swords over and over and over again if I kept turning on my 3-minute videos. So, the fallout is I'm getting less work because I'm only doing text and voice. So, but you know, I sat down and I thought about what am I going to do, and I did. I went and sat down and had a 3 of Wands moment, and I decided, well, until I move in, like, at the end of the month, I'm gonna slash my voice and text prices so that I just get more calls in like the same amount of time. And so good choice. You know what? And I'm taking 2 things from this. 8 of Wands, good choice. That is going to pay off and work out and do exactly what I need it to do. And you know what? It already has this afternoon. It already has this afternoon. I originally was recording this inside while I was working, but that didn't work because the calls were constant because I lowered my prices. And, but I took a break to record. And so, yeah, everyone's got my name on their lipstick now. They're all coming in, and it is working out. That said, this is my shadow card. And there is a reminder here to continue to look out so that I don't like wear myself out making up for my lack of video capabilities by like running myself ragged doing too much text and voice. So to don't do this to myself, which is really good important advice when this is a shadow card, because there's other cards that could have been my shadow card for saying it was work. But since I'm currently having some scarcity mindset issues with all this going down just before I move, as a poor person, you know, that was like a really good reminder to not let that urgency and that toxic productivity of white supremacy to take me being proactive about how to proceed under the circumstances I'm in and work under the circumstances I'm in without being an idiot who just like, you know, throws myself all the way into the grave. So I think this is great advice. And yeah, this I enjoyed reading with it. It's very easy to read. It is very RWS, and it's wonderful and easy to read. I think I really love this choice as a Three of Swords. RWS, this is a classic symbol for the Three of Swords, and it has some reminder to us in that, but I like that we can be, I feel like this outfit and having it on the whole entire person as a part of this. Sorry, my temporary phone setup just for this reading is done, apparently. But I like it. I think that in this particular outfit, that it works out in a way where we can be more imaginative with how we see this Three of Swords. It can be the creative inspiration for something new. Thank you so much for joining me. Do go check out Eat.My.Cake, Instagram and Etsy shop, and consider getting yourself a deck of Fortune Queens. You can get volume 1 and 2 in a bundle right now, so there's that option also. See you all later, folks.